Well, Grace, I tried to take us for a walk, but unfortunately, as you can see, it's a little wet. For you people that are watching, I'm doing a social media for my wonderful Grace, who I love to death. She's, sequestered or trapped like me. Here I am in Largo, Florida, USA, and she's in Israel, Tel Aviv. We're both trying to get together in the Philippines, but because of this COVID, it's we're basically at the mercy of the Philippine government and them allowing who they're going to allow in. I started this social media because I wanted to share with Grace, you know, as much as I could, part of our lives and my life here, and also to document to make memories for us in the future about us going through this journey of getting together to live a simple, happy life. Pinoy Dreams in the Philippines. Um, yes, we have long distance relationships are tough. Yes, but the one thing I really appreciate about our media today, our social media, is the ability to be able to have such a relationship um, that I can share with her. We actually set up our social media cameras on Skype, and we've had dinners together. We've watched movies together. So the only thing lacking is that physical touch. But I look upon that as being a good thing. I think long distance relationships, when and if they ever get together physically, that will outlast a lot of other relationships, because a lot of relationships are started purely on the physical. You see that person, you're attracted to that person, and once the physical wears off, what do you have left? Because you don't really talk during that stage. You don't really have those deep emotional talks like I've had with Grace. Showing my heart, my emotions, because that's all I have to give. I can't touch her, hug her, be with her. So I have to, show her in other ways my love, my affection, my caring, my loyalty. So, like I said, when you go back to it, the relationships that start off physical usually end up in divorce or breaking up, because once that gets old, after a while it's the same old, same old. And then you look at the person, you go, well, what do I have in common with them other than great sex or a physical relationship? And you go, nothing. Well, that's a terrible slope, and it goes downhill from there. So you can well imagine where that takes you. It's not a good place. So for all of you people out there that, and I get a lot from my coworkers, they doubt. They go, oh, long distance over that, oh, they're taking advantage of you or this or that. But that's not true, because the amount of hours that I put in talking with Grace over, Skype and other media is probably more than I've talked to anybody in a relationship I've ever had before, because that's all I have with her at this point. So I've learned a lot more about her. She's become my best friend, and I look forward to just seeing her smile, hearing her laugh, and talking to her. So anything else is like icing on the cake or cherry on top. So all you out there that are kind of leery about long distance relationships, give it a try. You might be surprised because there's someone in the world out there that's your soulmate. And I found mine finally. It took a long time, but I did find her. So with that in mind, I love you, my dear Grace. My heart